What's up, guys? I'm at a wedding this weekend, hence the outfit, but had to go for a couple updates. So Brock Bowers ended up practicing today. They do expect him to play Monday. I would say that he's likely going to play, but you should definitely, if you are planning on starting Bowers, stock Mayers, who's the backup tight end. He had 4 receptions. He was looking pretty good in the event that they declare an emergency absence for Brock Bowers and you don't have anyone to go. Brock Bowers is wearing a knee brace, and it looks like he had a PCL sprain. You can play through a PCL sprain hypothetically if they get an MRI, they see inflammation, but they're doing this posterior drawer test where they push backwards on the knee and they don't see any kind of significant instability when he's running around. Maybe he's not feeling too much looseness or anything like that. Then, yeah, you can play through it, but there is a risk for injury. Xavier Worthy is also ruled out this week, so that makes Hollywood Brown a must start, in my opinion, with how he was playing with Mahomes last week. I do think that Worthy's got a really strong shot at returning back next week, though, with him already logging 2 limited practices and looking pretty smooth out there. Each practice they did have less bandaging on him to stabilize that. Wrap up with Jayden Daniels and with Juwan Jennings. So Jayden Daniels got an MRI in that knee. He took a couple hard hits to it. It looked like there was a possible MCL mechanism on one of them. So when I'm MRIing that knee, when you see that medial stress to the knee, I want to see if the MCL has got any kind of significant damage to it or meniscus has any kind of inflammation there. Doesn't seem like it's a huge issue right now. We have to keep an eye on it, but hopefully they just put him in a brace and he's a little bit limited. Have to wait for the final MRI results for that. Lastly, Juwan Jennings was back at practice. We saw him dunking over the end zone poles. I think that he should be a good start with even with Mac Jones. Mac Jones had BTJ being a viable wide receiver last season, and with healthy Jennings, with the contract he has, that basically depends on him to perform well to get paid. I would start Jennings this week.